Emil Andrae said you told him that you kind of changed your off-season training program, maybe to focus on some things that you needed to work on. Just what went into that decision?
I mean, I always trained with my team back home before in Jönköping in HV, but now I had to get my own trainer, and I had a good contact there, and then we were a couple of guys that trained with him, so I explained to him what I want to do and what I want to do during the summer. So I feel like I did lot of good things during the summer, and I feel it on the ice, so that's good.
When we talked back in May, you mentioned quickness and your skating, and Ian brought that up too. And what exactly does that entail when you do the training? Is it on ice? Is it off ice? How do you
It's
develop that?
I'll say both, but a lot of off ice training, like just focus on speeding and explosiveness and all that. And of course, you're trying to translate it into the on ice too. So we did most of it off ice, but a lot of on ice too.
You had that taste of the NHL. How hungry are you to get back to the NHL?
I'm pretty hungry. I'll probably have the same mentality as I had last year when I came in here. Now I feel like I know a lot more than what I did when I came here last year. I have more experience, and I did a lot of good things last year, and hopefully I can build on it.
Obviously finished your first year in North America and you changed up your training regimen, but what did you learn about, the game in North America and what you have to improve upon to make it to the next level and succeed?
Uh, I have to be more consistent. I feel like I feel like I had a lot of ups and downs during the year, especially in the beginning. But then during the season, I learned a lot, and I feel like I had a little different mentality at the end, especially like at the end of the season, and especially in the playoffs. And I feel like I have to keep doing that from the beginning this year. Be more like not see every game as I had to be the best every game, and like more um, be a little bit more like solid during the whole year. Trying to be not too low, not too high, because that kind of brings a lot of energy from me. So I have to keep my energy to be good in all of the games.
I don't know how many drills you went through with Matt Vignichkov, head to head or whatever. Just, I'm sure you've seen him, maybe played against him at an under 18 tournament or whatever. What do you think of him out there today, and what stood out about him?
Yeah, he looks really good. Especially I saw he's very competitive, and I like that as me. Like I also competitive, and I like players that is competitive. And even like now we're like rookie guys out there trying to improve things, and I really see that he's competitive, and I really like that.
Also, when we talked, you mentioned how like last season was the longest you've ever played, the most amount of games in a season. How do you prepare for that now, going into your second year here in North America?
Of course, I know a little bit more how it's gonna be. In Sweden, you play like 50 games and then playoffs, but here it's like 70, so it's more games, of course. And I also try to learn to be, like I said, not too low, not too high, and not trying to play the hero every game. Just trying to build my game slowly from the start, and hopefully I can try to ride on that wave all the way through. I know I'm gonna have some downs too, but I think it's gonna help me to get out of those if I trying to stay a little bit more normal.
What was your experience like with John Tortorella? It seemed like he was really high on your game, but felt like you needed more time in Lehigh. Just what was your relationship like with the head coach?
I think it was good. We had a good talk after the game in Vegas before I got sent down. He told me I had to play more minutes for my development, and right now the I didn't feel like I was really on my game, and he felt like he was a little bit too fast right now. So he was happy, he was positive, and he told me if you try to develop and be better, you probably be up there again. So.
It seems like the general consensus in the organization is that you're close, but you look at the NHL defense core and it's pretty full. They pretty much have everybody kind of set. How do you stay motivated about the possibility of earning a spot when maybe there aren't any clear spots necessarily available?
I mean, I'm just trying to do my best and be as good as I can, and then it's up to the coaches what the roster is going to look like. So, just like I said, I'm going to be competitive. I'm going to do everything I can to prove them that I want to be up there. So, if there's there's an opening in the roster during the season or here in the beginning, gonna do my best to be the player that they want to bring up. So just gonna do my best and see what happens.